Generally, to be liable for negligence, the defendant's conduct must be the legal or but-for cause of the plaintiff's harm. A defendant's conduct will be the legal cause of the harm if the conduct is a substantial factor in bringing about the harm. In Smith v. J.C. Penney Company, the Oregon Supreme Court considered whether a defendant was entitled to a jury instruction on legal causation in a case involving a fire at a service station. In the early 1970s, Marilyn Smith was sitting in the waiting room at the Central Enco Service Station in Coos Bay, Oregon. The service station was owned by Eugene McCabe and Delbert Slagh. At the time, Smith was wearing a fake fur coat she purchased from J.C. Penney that was highly flammable. The coat was manufactured by Roseda Corporation, and the fabric used was supplied by Bunker Ramo. While Smith was in the waiting room, an employee at the station was blowing out a gasoline line on an automobile with an air pressure hose that was normally used to inflate tires. The force from the pressurized air hose sprayed gas from the vehicle's gas tank through an open doorway into the waiting room. As the gas sprayed, it eventually reached a floor heater in the room, which ignited the gasoline on the floor and lit Smith's coat on fire, causing her to suffer injuries. Subsequently, Smith sued Enco, McCabe, and Slagh based on negligence, and J.C. Penney, Roseda, and Bunker Ramo based on products liability in state circuit court. At trial, Enco requested a jury instruction on legal causation. Specifically, it asked the court to instruct the jury that, if the jury found the other defendant's conduct had such a predominant effect in bringing about Smith's injuries that Enco's conduct became insignificant, Enco's conduct then wasn't a substantial factor and therefore not a cause of the plaintiff's injuries. The court denied the request, and the jury returned a verdict against Enco and Bunker Ramo. Both parties appealed to the Oregon Supreme Court.